Well, tell me, when did you publish the book? And I guess even maybe a little bit backstory, like how did you get started as an agent and kind of develop the formula, if you will, to write this book and help other people kind of follow in your footsteps?
Yeah, for sure. Well, a little bit of backstory. I'm in the business 8 years now, but my mom and family will tell you that I've been listening to it for over 34. My mom's a broker owner at our office right now. So always had this kind of love-hate relationship with real estate. I took a traditional route and got my master's degree in education and started teaching. But I always had this flair of doing my own thing, didn't like listening to other people. So I started my kids fitness business, and that was kind of doing okay. But I looked her mom as a mentor since she was a top producer at her agency at the time. She literally took a lead on a piece of paper that her secretary brought in, crumbled it up, and then threw it in the trash. And I'm like, I have time to work real estate, and that was really my first step and got my feet wet, enrolled in the course right away. I was able to kind of grow and be her buyer's agent and really was the legs of our operation, and realized that there came a time where she was going to soon be a broker and I needed to develop my own systems and establish my own business and really look at myself as a CEO and business owner of my own kind of development here and business in essence. And I've been able to kind of grow and thrive each year. Actually, my production is up 25% this year.
How many homes
So,
are you selling
so
as an agent?
I'm closing this year. I'm on track to close 46.
Okay. And you're 8 years in, 46, and then what's your average sales price on those 46 homes?
550. And
Oh,
I
wow.
look,
It's a good sales
yeah,
price.
and I look to really like every quarter increase that by 10%.
Okay.
So that's one of the ways that I kind of leverage myself and my commission to keep kind of growing and growing
Mhm.
is to sell homes that are either right. We could work more and work with more buyers or sellers, or we could leverage ourselves and increase the sales price that we're selling at.
So you have a pretty incredible foundation getting an advanced degree in education. And ultimately, I think most people listening to the show would agree we are kind of like educators when it comes to working with consumers. Was it your background that led to the ambition to want to write a book?
Well, yeah, we noticed in our brokerage that we were staying true to national statistics where 86% of new agents kind of leave the business. And our brokerage was no different, where 8 out of 10 were kind of leaving or and totally getting out of real estate. So we knew it some kind of training program was needed. And being an educator, it obviously was natural for me to kind of instill, what policy, procedures, and training education needed to happen for our new agents. So that was really the roots of how our brokerage also was able to thrive and, really kind of do the things that we're doing now. So yeah, the master's degree absolutely helped, but it also gave me the confidence to kind of speak in front of buyers and sellers, because that's difficult coming from just a teaching kind of background, to really do a one-on-one and with someone and interview them. That was the most difficult. The sales part of it was most difficult for me.
So give me the main bullet points of the book.
Yeah.
What are the main things somebody would learn in the book, and why they should pick it up? What are the big takeaways in your opinion?
I think one of the biggest takeaway is that you already have the skills and tools that you need in order to become a top producing agent. For me, like I said, it was a matter of just utilizing my background. And that's kind of what I teach here. Right now, I have a mentee whose background is in catering and hosting and things like that. We're able to use that kind of background to help her kind of flourish through her career. She's not changing who she is. That would be one of the biggest takeaway. Utilize who you are and just go with it.
Got it. So be authentic to yourself.
Absolutely, for sure. I mean, we can be a chameleon when we're speaking in front of buyers.